Bill Gates is known for being a genius, but can he beat Magnus Carlsen at a challenging game of chess? Let's take a look at how Magnus Carlsen embarrasses Bill Gates. Magnus Carlsen's expertise.
And we have a
new world champion. Unbelievable.
Magnus Carlsen.
Champion of the world.
When it comes to chess, if you've been following the world of chess, you might be aware of the fact that Magnus Carlsen is one of the few guys in the world who are incredibly amazing at chess, and beating them would probably take a village. Magnus Carlsen's 2013 World Championship is a testament to his expertise at the game, and after winning the World Championship in 2013, it was just a straight road ahead for him towards success. Magnus Carlsen was able to bag the 2013 World Championship by beating the incredible Vishy Anand, another person who seems unbeatable in the world of championship. However, after Magnus Carlsen defeated Vishy Anand, it started becoming obvious that he was in the game to win it and did not take things lightly when it comes to playing chess. From this point onwards, Magnus Carlsen became virtually unbeatable, and there was nothing that could stop him from winning more and more accolades in his name. He played several matches against world-class players and would always emerge victorious. But he was yet to face his most famous opponent, Bill Gates. Is Magnus Carlsen smart enough to beat Bill Gates, or will Bill Gates finally break Magnus Carlsen's record of being unbeatable? But before we get into more details, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification button so you can get notified every time we post a new video, and you can stay updated about the special skills that some of your favorite celebrities possess and how smart they actually are. Bill Gates' success.
Wealth that's been created, and the question is, if you want to give that away, who can you learn from?
At the time when Bill Gates competed against Magnus Carlsen in a game of chess, he was the richest man on the planet and had bagged millions of dollars after starting Microsoft in 1995. While Bill Gates was phenomenal at his job, his chess skills were not so great. His rating was around 1600, and he was not the most difficult target for Magnus Carlsen to beat. The stakes might not have been very high for Bill Gates, since he's clearly not known for his chess skills, but if Magnus Carlsen would end up getting defeated by Bill Gates, it would be a big question mark on his career. Despite the stakes being very high for Magnus Carlsen, he was extremely confident and even gave Bill Gates a time advantage, so he could get a head start and the game would be easier for him, and even more challenging for Magnus Carlsen. Bill Gates was assigned the white pieces, whereas Magnus Carlsen was assigned the black pieces. Bill Gates, just like Magnus Carlsen, seemed pretty confident and started the game with e4. If Bill Gates is aware of Magnus Carlsen's history, e4 is probably the worst move you can play against Carlsen, since Carlsen has always taken the lead when someone starts the game with e4. Do you think Bill Gates stands a chance against Magnus Carlsen, or did this one bad move decide the fate of the entire game? The game. After Bill Gates moved his piece to e4, Magnus Carlsen responded by moving his knight to c6. After which, Bill Gates seems to make a calculated move of moving his knight to c6. But was his calculated move a wise choice or another bad play? Magnus Carlsen then plays d5, which pressurizes Bill Gates to either take his pawn or let it be taken by Magnus Carlsen. Well, we guess he's the world champion for a reason, and the ball is always going to remain in his court when it comes to playing chess. However, it seems like Bill Gates was in it to win it, and responded with a third option of defending his pawn with his bishop. Even though it might have seemed like a wise choice at the moment, it allowed Magnus Carlsen to initiate a massive attack on Bill Gates' chess pieces, and Gates probably didn't even see what was coming for him. Magnus moves his knight to f6 and adds further pressure on Bill's pawn. The d and e pawns are finally traded off, and Magnus Carlsen brings his queen into the equation. Losing the game. Bill Gates then decides to attack Magnus' queen, but he immediately moves it out of the way. Not knowing what to do next, Bill Gates decides to castle, another extremely poor move on his part. With Magnus already surrounding all of Bill's pieces, he moves his bishop to g3 and puts even more pressure and brings his knight into the game. Bill Gates then takes Magnus' bishop and then his knight, as Magnus Carlsen expected. Bill Gates seems to think he can win the game. However, this is when Magnus Carlsen delivers the final move, Queen h2, and by this he has a checkmate, leaving Bill Gates defeated and with no chance to recover from the embarrassment of losing the game. Bill Gates acknowledges Carlsen's experience, and we have to admit that he's somewhat of a legend considering that he was able to beat the richest guy in the world in just a matter of 9 moves and within the span of 12 seconds. Are you a chess fanatic and know the moves of the game? Do you think you're smart enough to beat someone like Bill Gates, who's known for being one of the smartest guys on the planet? Well, it turns out Magnus Carlsen has what it takes to beat Bill Gates at a game of chess and keep his undefeated title intact.
Oh, that was quick. Oh, that was bad.